I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get some animal oracle. We're going to look at what you may be struggling with. We're going to look at current energies or what you may need to look at or do. And then we're going to look at future energies for the energies that may possibly be coming in for you. We're going to get some tarot, we're going to get some clarifiers, and we are going to close out with an oracle. All right. So what's going on with Capricorn? All right, we had our cute little owl pop right out. Okay, you see clearly now. So it could be that maybe it's now that, you're seeing clearly now, and you're like struggling with, where do I go from here? Like you're seeing like these changes, you're seeing these energies or these things that are pushing you towards this direction and to make these changes, but you're like, well, what do I do from here? Like I'm seeing that this is what I have to do, and what are those steps that I need to take? We have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. You're seeing clearly that you have to make your dreams real, right? Love that. Oh, and then we have Bee Spirit, sweet results await. And yes, they do await, because you are seeing clearly, you are making your dreams real, and sweet results await. And bottom of the Spirit, we have nothing is wasted. So I feel like if you feel that there are challenges, if there are things that you feel that you have to do to make your dreams real and to have those sweet results, that everything that you're doing, that nothing is wasted, because it's that progression towards this energy here. And sometimes we feel like we're treading water and we're not getting anywhere, but really when we've moved forward and we look back, we're like, yeah, I really did make some progress. And there will be those days where you have those ups and downs, but those down days does not mean it's a wasted day, because that's a day that you are releasing, and you are progressing, and you're letting go, and you are moving on from that energy. All right, we have Eight of Pentacles, which I love, which is taking a closer look at things, and also a new way of doing things. And I feel like that goes with you see clearly now, because you're seeing things differently. Sometimes you can look at the same thing over and over, but if you've changed kind of your perspective within yourself, that it's things that you've seen regularly that you're looking at differently now, because your feelings inside are different. We have the Strength card, which is Leo, which is that power and that strength and that confidence. And you're seeing clearly now that, yes, confidence does make a big difference, that I am confident, that you're coming into your own confidence, you're having your own strength, you're handling those situations that need to be handled. Love that. With the Ace of Swords here, you're thinking about things in a different way, in a different perspective, that when challenges come towards you, you are not like, oh boy, this is the end of the world, and why am I being punished, and why is this happening for me? Instead of like, oh, okay, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to see if I've grown, to see if I've learned, to see how I can handle things, and to show me that I'm stronger than I realize, to show me how strong and confident I actually am. So it could have to do with a job, because I was feeling that there may be a job that there may be some things that you have to handle there. Or it could be like, maybe you're getting a promotion, and before you would have said, no, I can't do it, but now you're like, yes, I can do it, right? You're having that confidence within yourself, like, yes, I can take that challenge on. We have, make your dreams real. I love that with the Seven of Cups, making those dreams, and that's definitely dreams, right? The Seven of Cups, making those dreams real and not finding reasons to not make things happen, is finding those ways to make things happen. Facing those challenges, say, yeah, I'm going to find a way to make this happen, because this is important to me. And when we try to do those things, I feel sometimes, the universe will test us, and they'll say, well, how badly do you want that? But not to see that as a negative and walk away from that, but to see that nothing is wasted, to show that you have that inner strength to pursue those things that you want. All right, standing up for yourself. I love it. Again, I kind of feel like in this reading that I feel like it's for that person that feels like they're getting themselves in a good place and they're making those accomplishments, but I feel like there may be some challenges coming in for you, and I don't want you to lose your faith or your belief or your direction or your strength or your confidence that you have gained. I don't want you to lose your progress, because I feel like there may be some things coming in that will challenge you, but I feel that it's going to help you to see how strong you are, and it's going to help you to push forward and to motivate yourself and to have more confidence within yourselves. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, is I don't want you to give up, is I want you to hang in there, and I want you to continue, and nothing is wasted. To not back away, to stay strong, to stay confident, to stay positive, to know that you are in power, you are in control. We have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment, and he has his hands around the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, that you're in control of this. Yes, the universe has some things going on here, but you're in control of how you react to it and how you deal with it and how you handle it. It's do you give up? But I feel like that was the old self. I feel like you've come into this power, that you are finally feeling strong and confident. And don't let the challenges stop you from your goals, from your sweet results, from those things that you want to have happen. There may be some frustration. Maybe you're like, yeah, well, I've been doing this for a while and nothing's happening. Why am I not seeing those results? Hang in there. Don't get frustrated by it. It may just be testing to see it, patience, which I'm not good with. Testing your patience to see, can you wait for those sweet results? Can you wait until things are ready to happen? Like I've said before, sometimes on our end we feel that we're ready, but for that thing that we're waiting to come in or that wants to come in for us, whether it's a person or a situation, that maybe there are some things going on that end that need to fall in place and need to happen before they're ready to come into your life, because you want them to come in at the best, right? The 100%, where you get the most results from it. And I feel like this is just a lesson in learning and patience, and it's a new feelings, new emotions. Pages is young energy, and that's the emotions and feelings. And it's like, okay, I can be strong, I can wait for this, and then to not get in that irritated, frustrated energy, because then that will kind of negate this positive progress that you've been making. Because then if you start getting irritated and you start getting frustrated and then you start arguing, and then there's, everything around you starts to crumble and you get in that bad mood. There are definitely days where you can have that, where you can feel frustrated, and to be like, like for instance, yesterday, I had went to go for my nail appointment, and the schedule got messed up and I wasn't down for my appointment. And so then I went to go shopping, and my flip-flop broke at the store. So I'm like, okay, I had all these clothes I wanted to try on. So I kind of hobbled my way to the dressing room. I tried everything on. I didn't like how anything fit. And I'm like, how am I going to get to, there was all of these challenges that were coming at me. And before I would have just been so frustrated and angry and getting in that energy. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get my way back to the car, and which I did. And I came home and I just sat and I just chilled out yesterday. I did get some stuff done, but I just watched TV, and Lexi and Gertrude were there, and we were just hanging out, and it was okay. And then I started to feel better. I'm like, well, I guess this is just a chill day for me, right? Like, it's just going to be one of those days. And it's like, before I would have got all frustrated and irritated and angry and, but I didn't feel any of that yesterday. Yeah, it was frustrating, but I wouldn't have reacted the way that I did before. So so I feel like it's kind of, how you're looking at those challenges, how you're looking at those moments where you feel frustrated because you don't want to be angry and have it ruin your whole entire day. So it's just like how you're looking at it as, okay, I feel like the universe is saying I need to sit home. And I just need to chill out, and I need to just have one of those days where you binge watch TV. And that's okay. And I feel so much better today. I feel so energized today. I feel like I'm definitely in a better place today. And maybe I just needed that because I've, been very busy, had a lot going on. And you need those recharge days. And it's how your perspective and how you're going to look at it. Bottom of the deck, yeah, King of Cups, go with the flow, right? Be like, okay, all right, this is a challenge. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to do this. It's going to be okay, right? And looking at that at it as in a different way. And okay, I'm just going to have this chill day and I'll get back on track the next day. We have Nine of Swords, that worry and that stress and those changes. I do feel that for this reading, for the person for this reading, that there are some changes going on and it can be overwhelming and you can be like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm seeing clearly. I know that there's a lot that I have to do. I'm a little overwhelmed. When you go through those changes and those new feelings and, you know, but to make sure that you don't get in this Nine of Swords energy where you are worrying about things that you can't control, that you're putting that extra worry and that stress and that anxiety on yourself, that you don't want to be in that energy and to catch yourself in that energy and say, stop, I don't need to worry about it. Like I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out how to get past this, right? Knight of Cups, communication. There may be some communication that you have to have with some people, because I feel that as you change and you evolve, your relationships change and evolve, and there may be some relationships that you may have to handle, that you have to reach out and you have to deal with, and that may be why you have this Nine of Swords, is you're like, okay, I'm having these changes, I'm having these different things going on in my life, and so I'm going to have to readjust some relationships or whatever those things are, and you're a little stressed and worried about having those conversations with those people. And that's definitely, that can be nerve-wracking. But I feel like it's surrounding yourself with those people that support you, that you feel it, that are encouraging you, that are appreciating the things that you are accomplishing, and that helps you to release those burdens and those energies, and that you're not feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, that you're letting some of that go. Love it. Again, Nine of Cups, and I think the Nine of Cups came out in the other reading that I did today, the 1 o'clock reading. It came out, and I think almost in the same spot is that Nine of Cups, and I love it because it's right below that make your dreams real and make things happen, and standing up for yourself, and the possibilities are endless, and dream big. Don't shortchange yourself, right? Go for what makes you happy. Relationships. It could be a relationship that you're thinking about or you're working on. It could be the relationship that you have with yourself. It could be the relationship, like I said over here, I feel like there's somebody that you need to communicate over here. There may be somebody that you're interested in and having a partnership with, and you decide that, hey, you know what, I want to talk to that person. I want to communicate with that person. I want to have a relationship with that person. I want to have a deeper relationship with that person. I'm ready to take my walls down. We have the King of Swords, which is somebody who processes things, who analyzes things, who looks at things. I feel like you're seeing things clearly and you're seeing things differently. I feel like you're seeing clearly now. I feel like that goes back to the King of Swords right here. I feel like that's that connection. You're seeing, you're thinking, and you're doing. And I love that. It's not only thinking, but it's also doing. And you're taking those actions that you need to take in order to have this Nine of Cups come true, in order to have those strong relationships, in order to make these dreams real. That you're actually doing, right? You're charging ahead. You're feeling confident. You're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this. I'm not going to accept less than. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to find a way. And I love that energy, right? All right, Two of Pentacles, finding that balance through different areas of your life. There may be an area that you felt was lacking, but now you're feeling more balanced. And it could just be that you're coming into your own confidence and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling confident now. I'm feeling I can handle things, that I can handle the different areas of my life. And I feel like this is, you know, it's just, that's what this reading is that you're going to have these challenges that are coming at you. And it's how are you going to look at that? How are you going to handle it? Right? And I just feel like these challenges are coming in, but that brings you to another level to show you that you can handle things, that you can take care of things. And it's about your perception. If you start to go into this Nine of Swords energy, you're like, nope, not going to happen. It's not, you're not going to get to me. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to figure out, okay, how do I get to the place? How do I get to where I can feel that I'm okay. Like for me yesterday, it was just coming home, sitting on the couch and chilling out, and that's what helped me. I'm like, I'm not going to try and fight my way through trying to go shopping or get things done or whatever that is. It's like, no, I feel like it's just, this is what I need to do. And it worked out. Seeing things from a different set of eyes, seeing things clearly now on how you handle things and handling them differently than you used to do before. All right, so let's close out with a Lenormand. Cutting out what needs to be cut out, right? And I felt like that was sort of this energy over here is cutting out what you need to cut out. If it's that overthinking, it's the stressing, if it's the anxiety, relationships, readjusting those. Do some need to be cut out? Do some need to be adjusted where you're not as close, you know, where you're not sharing as much? What are those things that you need to cut out to help for you to prosper and be in this Nine of Cups energy and this Ace of Cups energy? New relationships coming in, and I feel like it could be new relationships that are coming in that you're looking at differently, and they're stronger, and you connect better, and they're at a different level that you're not going to accept less than, and that they make you happy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.